Hello, it's your favorite lawyer, Allie Booker, and today we are going to discuss contractual agreements with attorneys. We're going to discuss contractual agreements with anybody, but we're going to hit on attorneys, okay? And the reason that we're going to discuss this, guys, is because in our community, we will sign any darn thing before we read it. We just swoop through it, yeah, I'm saying, yeah. Wait, let me give me the pen. And then you sign it. Okay, and then as time goes on, you have questions that have arisen either from the attorney-client relationship or the services that you have signed without reading that you don't know the answer to. And either A, you feel like you're being taken advantage of and you aren't, okay? Or B, you are being taken advantage of and you don't even know, or it's too late to stop it, okay? So let's talk about it. When you hire an attorney, there is a contract. When you hire anybody, guys, for services, if you hire somebody to come and build a patio adjoined to your home, there's a contract, okay? You're not getting involved with people, okay, on any level without written paperwork amongst the two of you. Handshakes are over, okay? And we don't care whether this is your family or not. You are going to have a written piece of paper that governs your relationship with anybody in your life that are providing you services, that you are providing services to, okay? Or that you are purchasing goods from, or that you are selling goods to, okay? Contract, piece of paper. I don't care if you write it on a tablet in handwriting. It needs to be some sort of agreement that governs, some sort of contract, okay? These are the portions of a contract, okay? Offer, acceptance, meeting of the minds, consideration. Offer, acceptance, meeting of the minds, consideration. Offer. There's an offer for somebody to do something or to sell you something or for you to get something in exchange for something. That's the offer. Okay? You accept that offer by signing that contract. You accept that offer by signing that contract. But that piece of paper has to be clear on its face, because that piece of paper is the meeting of the minds. It's the proof that you all have a common agreement and meeting of the minds. Then consideration must be paid. It's consideration. Sometimes people barter goods for services. Sometimes, a lot of the times, money is exchanged for services. Okay? Okay. Once those things are done, a contract is made. Guys, excuse me. In order for you to have a proper meeting of the minds, my allergies are killing me, you have to know what you're being sold or what you're purchasing, what you're paying for. What is it? That thing, what is it? What am I getting? Okay? And I say this because a lot of the times people slip things in on you in provisions of contracts when we don't read them, or we don't have an understanding that there are continued payments or something along those lines. A lot of the times when you hire a lawyer, I'm just going to go to the lawyer side of things, there's a retainer fee that's paid, okay? Very few lawyers work on flat fees. Sometimes they do work on flat fees, but much of the time it's an hourly fee, and you put down a certain amount for so many hours up front, and when that money is extinguished, that lawyer is looking for additional pay to cover the additional work that has to continue, okay? And a lot of the times we don't know the difference between a flat fee contract and an hourly contract. We just see an amount there and we think it's a flat fee. Know the difference. And I say that also with when you're purchasing things. Know what the fee is going to. The matter, the thing. What is the meeting of the minds? What am I purchasing? What service am I getting? What is the thing? What is it? Okay? And when I understand what it is, okay, how am I paying for that? What consideration is being given? You pay attention to those two things when you're purchasing a car, when you're doing anything. and you will luck out like a bandit. A lot of the times we don't need attorneys for common things, commonalities, changing our, auto insurance, switching light companies, talking to the water company about being overbilled. Just common things, day-to-day things. We can do them on our own, having a good understanding of the contract. And always look at the contract. Always have a copy of it. Always review it. Always look at it. Always know it. Because it governs your relationship with somebody. So don't give people large amounts of your money and you don't know what you're paying for. And you don't have it down to a T. You don't know if there are other payments that are going to need to be made. Whether this is an hourly or a contingency arrangement. Whether you don't have to pay anything at all. And you're supposed to be getting some money in the end. A lot of car wrecks are contingency arrangements. And then y'all go to the end of these cases and you feel like you didn't get anything back. But you didn't read the contingency arrangement that you signed up for. It said that you were going to be responsible for the fees in the end out of your recovery. If you didn't want to do that, you shouldn't have signed that contract and done a contingency fee. Maybe you should have asked that attorney if there was a way that you could pay on part of the services so that you could get a lower contingency fee, right? Or something along those lines. Read the contracts that you all are getting into. That way you're not upset in the end, feeling like you've been taken advantage of, or that way so that you are not being taken advantage of. And again, this also happens on the car lots and everywhere. Sometimes people get into leases. They think it's all inclusive. They go and something happens with the car and they're supposed to pay for that out of their pocket. But they're in their mind, well, it's a lease. And leases generally always come with all the maintenance. But this particular lease didn't come with all the maintenance. And you didn't need no attorney to help you with that. All you needed to do was know what the thing was, what the meeting of the minds was. You were paying this amount. You were paying this amount per month. You understood that. But you didn't understand what for. Why didn't you look into the contract and see whether it governed or whether it included all maintenance, all oil changes? That's simple stuff. So guys, we need to be paying attention more to these contracts that are put in front of us, because we're not dumb. We're not stupid by a long shot. We're highly intelligent individuals, which is half the reason, really I would say more than half the reason, that we are set back and we go through the struggles that we go through as a nation and as a people, because people understand our strengths. So in order for them to be able to get a hold on us, they've got to break down the system, put it against us, pit it against us, break us down. And there would be no need to do that if we weren't intelligent creatures by nature. You're intelligent. You just need to pay attention to what's in front of you half the time. Half of the time we're lazy. Nobody got in over on us. We just plain didn't give a crap. We didn't check. So I want us to pay more attention to the things that we're paying for, the thing. Because we know we're buying that car, okay? But we don't know what it comes with. Does it come with all the bells and whistles? Let me go see all the bells and whistles that can come with this car. And let me tell these people that I want all these bells and whistles thrown in for this amount and see what they say. They're going to throw something in. If you don't get all of what you want, you're going to get some of what you want. We need to be better at negotiating, and because the black and brown community is powerful with respect to their money. If you pay attention, guys, there is no person, there's no singer, hardly anybody that can get ahead without grasping a hold of the black community and the brown community. If you don't have the black and the brown community, you are not successful. Okay? And I said that to say that we are a powerful people, we're smart people, we know what we need to do, and we're a united front. We just need to know more along our daily lives of what we're paying for, when we're giving money away, be stronger in our decision making, and it will make us stronger as a nation. So I want to discuss that with you today. It came because I have a lot of people that are asking me questions about contracts and things later on in the game. I have a lot of cases coming in my office and I'm like, did you not read that contract when you signed it? So now I'm here trying to fight to get you money from your husband that you signed an order and an agreement. You signed an agreement, a contract with him to take only this much of his retirement, but you didn't know how much retirement he had. I'm fixing these things after. I'm fixing. So know what it is you're signing the dotted line on. Know what it consists of. Know what that thing that you're signing for exactly is, what it entails, what comes along with it, what doesn't come along with it, what you'll be responsible for, if there are any additional payments that may need to be made. These are questions that you ask about any contract. An attorney-client relationship, most importantly. But even when you're purchasing your vehicle, even when you're buying goods from someone, when you're bartering, okay, when you are changing your cable, okay, when you are looking for a light company, these are the questions that you ask. It puts you in a stronger stance to negotiate once you begin to ask these small questions and just get a grasp on the thing that I am paying for and what it entails. Know the payment system and whether or not you will need any additional payments down the line and how many payments and what the payment system consists of. You bad. You can't be stopped. And you will learn that as you continue on in life, when you go to do everything else, you're going to be a stronger negotiator all the way around across the board. It's going to filter over into your job. It's going to filter over into everything that you do. Now, when you go to get a job, you're going to negotiate. Hold on a second. My job title doesn't include this, and this, but you guys have me staying until this time to do this person's job. But on my contract, it says that I'm responsible for this. I'm going to need pay if you're going to want me to do this because it's not covered underneath my employment contract. You got to know. You have to learn. And it make you stronger, like I said, all the way across the board. Get us wiser all the way across the board. And help us out. Not only individually, but as a nation, we'll progress if we just pay a little bit more attention to paperwork. We don't pay attention to paperwork. And I'm going to talk more and more about that. We've got to look at paperwork. Paperwork rules the nation. They say it's conversation, but they lied. Okay? So, guys, be sure to add me on Instagram, she_ya_lawyer. Okay? Hit me up, send me an email, ask me any questions. I'm here for you. And have a fantastic day, most importantly. Bye-bye.
Hey, brothers, I want to tell you about a website called blackmenszone.com. Now, Black Men's Zone is a site that specifically targets black men. It's a place where black men talk about issues that solely affect them. Now, at Black Men's Zone, the topics will range from news to society, sports, technology, business, food and recipes. Some brothers got to cook too. Gaming, and some of your brothers like doing some of that. Health and fitness, got to get your workout on. Music, movies, and many other topics. Now, there's not many forums around these days for black men, and because black men have to create them. Now, this particular website is more of a forum based, something simple, not social media. You can write what you need to write, say what you need to say, get on, get off pretty quick. But if you're interested, brothers, to at least go there, and I want you to check it out, engage in the topics, go to blackmenszone.com, sign up for an account, and get engaged in the conversation.